My name is Armin Schwarztrauber. I'm running ISOlogic for the last 10 years, although the company has been in existence 26 years. The consultancy has its headquarters in Cape Town here in South Africa. And we have consultants. We have about 9 consultants all over the country. What happened over the last 26 years, we have developed and refined a unique methodology to implement ISO systems, particularly in smaller companies, right? And that is the reason why we can implement an ISO system in just 6 to 8 sessions of 2 hours each. So as a result, well, we implement in average 120 companies per year. Particularly when it comes to ISO 27001 implementation, we were struggling in the past, as this standard is quite different from the other standards. It requires a lot more input and work from the client side. And that proved to be a challenge. We work mainly with smaller companies. So these people, they are really busy with their daily work. They need to kind of steal the work to set aside to implement an ISO system. So to get them to set that time aside to work, for instance, on the comprehensive risk evaluation and assessment that ISO 27001 requires, it was really a struggle. So I must say, in the beginning, we were a bit skeptic, right? Will this software really help us? So, yeah. But we said, okay, let's give it a chance. Let's try it out. And man, my first consultant, Tim, who went for it and took that, call it risk, he was really impressed on how well this worked. The reason is where Conformio is so helpful. It lays out the roadmap of the implementation step by step and makes the client more confident that a successful implementation is achievable right from the start. The client, and by the way, also the consultant, they don't feel so overwhelmed with this particular standard. Your visit, that is really great. It makes the creation of documentation really easy, and the way the tasks are generated once the policies are finalized, that is a great help. And then the way Conformio handles that tedious and comprehensive risk assessment is a lot easier than, for instance, using an ISO 27001 toolkit or templates. So, with other ISO implementations that we do, we always need to manually update after every session our progress on a manual implementation checklist, an Excel checklist, right? And that can also be quite tedious. If you overlook something and then you have various clients through the week, it's just, if that is not kept accurate, you kind of getting lost. So we find that really helpful that Conformio tracks our implementation progress with each client and also tracks the task assigned to the client. It also helps the client to see where they are, what they still need to do, what is outstanding. So there is no manual tracking necessary. Conformio does it all for you, and that's really great.